All right, ready to dive in? We're tackling Automotive Engineering Technician interviews today.
Yeah, helping you get prepped for a career working on the cars of the future.
And we've got a whole stack of resources here from RoleCatcher.
Think of them as like your pit crew for interview success.
Exactly.
So let's jump right in.
Okay, let's do it.
We're going to break down some of those common questions you might get.
Maybe the inside scoop on what the interviewers are really looking for.
And we'll even sprinkle in some extra career insights.
Ooh, love that.
So first up,
Oh, yeah.
almost guaranteed you're going to get this question.
All right, hit me.
What experience do you have in the automotive engineering field?
Okay, yeah, I can see that one coming up.
No, even if you're fresh out of school,
Right.
don't let this one stall you out.
Okay.
It's all about showcasing the relevant experience.
Mm-hmm.
So, did you rebuild an engine in your dad's garage?
Okay.
Or maybe lead a robotics team in high school?
I see what you're saying.
Those count.
Totally.
Highlight that passion, those hands-on skills.
Yeah. Yeah, makes sense.
And be ready for the follow-up.
Uh-oh, what's that?
What did you learn from that experience?
Mm-hmm.
They don't just want a task list.
Right.
They want to see how you think.
So, like, if I rebuilt that engine,
Yeah.
did it teach me patience, diagnostics, problem solving?
Exactly.
So I should weave those things in.
You got it.
And this is where I feel like RoleCatcher's AI could really help,
Oh, for sure.
because it analyzes those job descriptions, right?
Uh-huh.
Finds the keywords employers are looking for
Yeah.
and helps me tailor my answer
Yes.
to hit those points.
Absolutely.
So it's like having a co-pilot for my career.
I like that.
Okay, so next question.
All right, bring it on.
How do you stay up to date with the latest advancements in automotive engineering?
It's a fast-paced field.
It is.
Got to show them you're keeping up.
Right. So beyond the obvious,
Right.
industry journals, conferences,
Mm-hmm.
maybe even some YouTube channels.
Okay. Good
Yeah.
it. Think about why those specific advancements excite you.
So, like, is it electric vehicles?
Yeah.
Autonomous driving?
Maybe.
That passion? That's what makes you memorable.
Absolutely.
And, they might just ask that straight up.
Oh, yeah.
What's a recent advancement that excites you?
For sure.
And boom.
You got it.
I'm not just reciting facts. I'm sharing what drives me.
Exactly.
Okay, I like it.
All right, so let's get a little bit more technical.
Okay, bring on the tech.
Can you describe your experience using diagnostic tools and software?
Ooh, time to name drop.
It is, but with a purpose.
Okay, so don't just say, I've used an OBD2 scanner.
No. Briefly explain what it is.
Okay.
It's onboard diagnostics.
Right.
The data it provides.
And then how I've used it to actually pinpoint those issues.
You got it.
So I'm showing a deeper understanding.
Exactly. And be ready for that curveball.
What curveball?
They might say, tell me about a time you used that specific tool to diagnose a complex issue.
So they're going to put me on the spot.
A little bit, yeah.
So have a story ready.
Yeah.
One that highlights my methodical approach.
And ideally where you learn something valuable.
So I'm showing off those problem-solving skills,
You got it.
which, interviewers love to ask about anyway.
It's a classic.
How do you approach problem-solving in your work?
Such a good one.
Sounds kind of generic,
It does.
but it's my chance to shine.
It is.
So structure is key.
Yes.
Think about my process, like assess, diagnose, test, implement, refine,
Okay.
and use a real-world example.
Oh, perfect.
Even if it's from a personal project,
Yeah.
walk them through it step by step.
I like it.
Okay, I'm getting the hang of this.
You're doing great.
Since we're talking about practical experience,
Yeah.
I wanted to throw in some career insights
Oh, go for it.
from RoleCatcher's Guide.
All right.
Did you know that the Bureau of Labor Statistics predicts steady job growth for automotive engineering technicians?
That's really good news.
That's good news.
Yeah.
Reassuring.
It is.
What I think is fascinating, though,
Tell me.
is the variety within this field.
Oh, yeah.
You could specialize in engine design,
Uh-huh.
emissions testing, even vehicle dynamics.
For sure.
So as I'm answering these questions,
Rare.
I should also be thinking which
About-
areas I'd want to explore.
I love that.
Okay, let's get back in the hot seat.
Back to the questions.
Can you describe a project you have worked on that required collaboration with a team?
Teamwork makes the dream work.
That's right. Teamwork is essential,
Absolutely.
especially in this field.
So choose a project where your role was clear
Mm-hmm.
and highlight how you communicated, overcame challenges, and contributed to the team's success.
And I should be specific, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like, what were the challenges?
Uh-huh.
What was my solution?
Exactly.
Because they'll probably follow up.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Like, what were some of the challenges you faced as a team, and how did you overcome them?
Yep.
Got to be ready for that one.
It's showing that I'm not just a cog in the machine,
Right.
but that I'm actively contributing to solutions.
I like it.
And again, this is where RoleCatcher's AI is so helpful.
It really is.
It can analyze those job descriptions to see what kinds of team players they're seeking.
Yeah.
So I can tailor my answer accordingly.
Very smart.
So I'm speaking their language.
Yes.
Okay, now let's tackle a question that can be a bit tricky.
Oh, yeah, this is a good one. What are your salary expectations?
Ooh, yeah.
That one often throws people off.
It does.
But it's a chance to showcase that you understand the industry.
Okay.
And your value.
So don't just blur out a number.
No, definitely not.
Do some research beforehand.
Yes.
On sites like Glassdoor.
Yeah.
Factor in my experience, location, any niche certifications I might have, and then give them a range.
Yes, a range, not a single figure.
Shows flexibility.
Exactly.
Okay, so for example,
I could say, based on my research and experience, I'm targeting a salary between lower range and upper range.
Perfect.
And then be ready to back that up.
Oh, yeah.
Highlight those skills that justify my worth.
Exactly.
And remember, negotiation is part of the game.
It is.
So if their initial offer is low, don't be afraid to counter.
I agree.
And I feel like RoleCatcher can help me here too, right?
Absolutely.
Their AI can analyze salary trends in my area.
For that specific role.
So I've got more leverage.
Exactly. Preparation is power.
All right, what's next?
Okay, another classic. What are your strengths and weaknesses?
Oh, boy. Yeah.
They're gauging your self-awareness here.
Okay.
But also how your strengths match their needs.
Got it.
So for strengths, pick ones that are relevant to the job.
Don't just say problem solver.
Right.
Give a quick example.
Yes, like...
I'm great at diagnosing complex electrical issues.
Oh, okay, love it.
In my last project,
yes,
I'm not just claiming, I'm proving. Okay, now weaknesses. Those are trickier.
They are.
Choose one that's not fatal to the job.
Right.
And show that you're working on it.
Yeah, like...
I can get laser focused on details, sometimes missing the bigger picture.
Okay.
So I'm practicing stepping back, considering.
Demonstrates a growth mindset.
Exactly.
Now, towards the end, you'll probably get this question.
Okay.
Do you have any questions for us?
Oh, yeah. That's my time to interview them.
It is.
Shows I'm engaged, not just desperate for any job.
For sure.
So avoid stuff I can easily find online, right?
Yeah.
Ask about their company culture, how they stay innovative, maybe their approach to training new techs.
Those are great questions.
Things that matter to me in a workplace.
Absolutely. It shows you're thinking long term.
And I bet RoleCatcher can help me here too, right?
You bet.
They can help me research the company beforehand.
Yeah.
Find out about their values. So my questions are targeted?
I like it.
Okay. Ready for a curveball.
Hit me.
Why should we hire you?
Yes.
That sounds intimidating.
I know, right?
But it's my closing argument.
It is.
So I need to briefly recap my top skills.
Yeah.
And then link them directly to their needs.
That's all about connecting the dots.
Like, you need someone skilled in diagnostics and teamwork.
Okay.
Who thrives in a fast-paced environment.
Yes.
That's me.
Love it.
My experience with tool and my ability to skill make me a perfect fit.
Nailed it.
That felt good.
Good.
Now, what if they ask about my long-term career goals?
Don't panic.
Okay.
You don't need a 5-year plan etched in stone.
So it's about showing ambition.
Yeah.
Alignment with their growth.
Exactly.
Maybe I'm interested in specializing in electric vehicles.
Okay.
Or pursuing a master mechanic certification and then tie it back to the role I'm interviewing for.
Perfect.
And guess what?
What?
RoleCatcher has this career compass tool.
I love that tool.
Lets me explore those paths, identify skills needed. So when they ask, I can say, I'm passionate about EVs. Using RoleCatcher, I've found.
Informed and proactive.
That's me.
I like it.
All right, one more common question.
All right, what is it?
That can throw people off.
Okay.
Tell me about yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds simple.
It does.
But is really my elevator pitch.
It is concise and compelling.
Not my life story, just the highlights relevant to this job.
That's right.
Start with my background, then my top skills, and end with my enthusiasm for this opportunity.
Perfect.
So, for example, I always loved tinkering with engines.
Okay.
Which led me to automotive engineering. With years' experience in area, I excel at skill.
Right.
I'm excited to apply that at a company like yours, known for positive aspects.
You got it.
I think I just grabbed their attention.
You did.
All right. Before we hit our final lap,
yeah,
there's one more question we need to cover.
Oh, yeah, this is a big one.
Lay it on me.
It's about those tricky follow-up questions.
Oh yeah, those could be tough.
This is where interviewers really see how deep your knowledge goes.
Okay, like for instance...
Remember when we talked about showcasing your experience with those diagnostic tools? Well, they might say, tell me about a time that tool gave you a false reading.
Oh, wow.
How did you troubleshoot?
So they're really trying to trip me up.
A little bit, yeah. They want to see that you can think critically.
Not just rely on the tech.
Exactly. So have a story ready where you had to go beyond the obvious. Maybe use some deductive reasoning. Or even some good old-fashioned mechanical know-how.
To find that real problem.
You got it.
Okay, I like it.
And those teamwork questions. Yeah. Those often have follow-ups, too.
Oh, like what?
What role do you typically play in teams?
Yeah.
Leader, follower, mediator. Be honest.
Okay.
And have examples.
So if I'm usually the leader,
yeah,
how did I delegate?
And if you're more of a follower, how did you contribute your expertise?
It's showing I understand team dynamics.
Exactly, whatever your style is.
And again, RoleCatcher's AI can really help here.
It can.
Analyze those job descriptions.
Yep.
See what kind of team players they're looking for.
That's right.
So I can tailor my answer.
Smart.
Preparation is key.
Always.
Okay, so let's talk about something people usually dread.
Oh, what's that?
Salary negotiation.
Yeah, I know.
But knowledge is power.
Absolutely.
Research is your friend.
It is.
Sites like Glassdoor can give you a ballpark figure for your area and experience level.
It's important.
Don't undersell yourself.
No.
But also be realistic.
Right.
When they ask, give a range, not a fixed number.
Shows flexibility.
Exactly.
And be ready to justify that range.
Okay, so like,
That's it.
Based on my experience with specific skill and my certifications in area, I'm seeking between amount and amount.
There you go. Confident and informed.
Now, what if their offer is below my range?
Don't be afraid to counter.
Okay.
Politely, of course.
But stand my ground.
And RoleCatcher can actually help you here, too.
Oh, how so?
Their AI can analyze salary trends for that specific role.
Wow.
In your region.
So I've got more ammo.
Exactly.
Smart. Okay, so give me some final tips to really seal the deal.
Okay, first.
Yeah.
Enthusiasm is contagious.
It is.
Let your passion for this field shine through.
So talk about what excites me.
Yeah.
In the automotive world.
Whether it's classic cars or cutting-edge tech.
Okay, got it.
Second, ask insightful questions.
Shows I've done my homework.
It does.
So like, what's your company culture like?
Good one.
How do you support continuing education for your techs?
Those are great.
Things that matter to me.
Right, in a workplace.
Exactly.
Third, send a thank you note afterwards. It's simple, shows professionalism.
Okay.
That you value their time.
I can do that.
And, of course, throughout this whole process, remember, RoleCatcher is your co-pilot.
They've got my back, from tailoring my resume to practicing my answers.
With their AI feedback.
Yeah. So what does this all mean?
It means you're not just walking into that interview.
Right?
You're rolling in prepared, confident, and ready to impress.
I love it.
You've got the skills, the knowledge, and now the insider tips
yes.
to make that dream job a reality.
So go out there, ace that interview.
You got this.
Get ready to shape the future of automotive engineering.
And remember, the learning never stops.
Yeah, for sure.
This field is constantly evolving, so stay curious.
Stay passionate.
And you'll go far.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
We'll be back next time with more insights to help you navigate your career journey.